Hey, all pop scrap. Just doing a bit of scrapping out here today. Just different bits and pieces I'm taking apart. TV yokes, you got. This is aluminium. I don't think there's anything good in here. There could be bits, we'll open all this up. Do bit by bit and see what we have. That's a bit of weight for something that's not in it's magnetic. It's clean alley. Plastic. Steel. Should be all screws off easy, just clean. Actually, that's metal. Just taking apart some of these old TV yokes. I saw a few apart there the last day. How can I explain it to you? You'd miss doing the old TVs because the amount of scrap I used to get out was unbelievable. There we go. That's so this is what we get over here. This is clean. To a lot of scrappers out there that's only new that wouldn't have seen these TV yokes, you get a lot of this kind of stuff out of it, you do, you know. It's pure clean copper. I used to strip maybe 20 to 30 of these TVs a week, and on a good week I could do 100. Which would be crazy. Like this alone is off 2 TV yokes, and this is small TVs, so yeah, it adds up very fast. You'll copper out of it. This used to be my main copper. Years ago it used to be. See, and this is all non-magnetic too, so you know this is good stainless. Just clean up all the plastic as I go along. Have everything nice and neat while I'm working. Now, what I usually do with these is I just put them on another hammer. I just tap them. And yes, this is copper too. For some reason, I don't know why it's that coating. And all you have to do with it is just pull it like this. You have to get the ferrous out of it. I used to get easily 50 kilos a week copper alone back in the day when I used to be stripping monitors like this for fun. That's all I used to strip was TV monitors. Going back maybe, 10 years ago when everybody was getting out with them and taking them out of their attics. That's when I was mental with these. Everybody was ringing me. Even now, if I start putting it up on Facebook, I get plenty of scrap copper like this out of monitors. It's the best way of getting your scrap. This is the old way. Was the best. Easily 50 kilos a week. Now I'm lucky to get 50 kilos every 3 months. Sometimes. It's funny how things work. There's less copper in certain things now than there used to be, you know. So all I'm doing is cleaning this up. Taking all the non-metal off it. Even now and again, you see the bit of non-ferrous. You shouldn't do this, but now and again, you don't know. What you don't see, you don't know. So now just going to hit this couple more, just to really separate it. So what I usually used to do with these, I'd strip the TVs out, the big back TVs, the big TVs, I'd strip them all out and have a big container, put all the TV yokes, the degaussing cable, everything like that, the boards, because there's some great copper in the boards, used to be. That's all I used to do. Adds up very, very fast. And like these come out of small TVs, so the TVs are bigger, the yokes are bigger. The monitors that, or the, how can I say, the monitors that were the right ones to get was, or the TVs with the monitors, the computer monitors, they held a lot more copper than a normal TV. The degaussing cable was bigger, everything was better, you know. So, nice little pile of copper out of just two TV yokes. And there's easily a good kilo here in copper. Adds up pretty fast. So I'll put this into the container here. I'm going to work on something else here now for you. I'm going to try and get a few motors sorted and things like that. I have a lot of motors I want to sort out and little things like that. So I'm going to clean this up very quick. 2 seconds. This into the steel bucket. So next thing I want to do is a bit of alley. Let's see, I'm sure what's the best way of sorting this out easy. Plastic. In my yard, I'll get clean aluminium for this. Now, if I can take it off, I'll take it off, but I won't be going through any big stress to remove it. If it pops off easy, fair dues. But I'll try and take as much steel off as I possibly can. Don't forget, it's only scrap, so you can be as rough as you want with it. There we go. I'll get it clean for that. So this last one, what's this made of? I presume that's steel. Yeah. So I have to do a few screws in the back here to release it. And usually there's a safety screw. There is, I think. Yeah, one. I don't think I'm going to be too bad about getting that out because I can pull this apart pretty easy. Maybe, if it lets me. I don't think so. So, I'll try and get that bit for you. See if we get the lucky dip. That was luck. I paid €26 or something like that for this bit set. The best set I ever bought. The bits don't wear out or anything. No name with it or anything like that. It's just has everything I need in it. Absolutely everything. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Let's take this one out again. Have it now for maybe 2 years, and thankfully I haven't lost any bits. I'm a lot more careful with it than I used to be. You always end up with the same bits always. You lose the one that you need out of every set, and you're left with a load of the same bits. But thankfully now on that one I haven't lost anything. So all I'm doing is undoing every screw I can see, just to take the steel off it a bit. Sometimes you pop off handy enough, but other times they're hard enough to work. If it comes off, I take it off, but otherwise I'll leave it on. Let's see. Just show you how easy you can get them off too. See, they're held in by grooves, and if they don't come off, I'll show you here. There's little nicks, little grooves on there. So if sometimes they're hard, I usually always before take all this off. But look at, for what it is, I leave it as it is. Where's it? Barely sticks, so I leave it as clean alley. I get away a clean alley for that. So we have this cleaned out. Plastic. Bits of wire go straight into my wire bucket. If you really want to get down into the nitty gritty, there's bits of brass on that which I put it into the dew bucket. I'll take them apart in time. My scrap is starting to add up big time, especially the copper. I'm getting more into the copper now. I'm getting a lot of copper in. More than I usually would. If you're there, guys, hit that like button too. It's all helps. Gets that video out there for me. And share my live. It all adds up for me, guys. The more times you share this, the better for me. So if you can share it maybe on a Facebook platform of metal detecting, of scrap metal, something like that, just to get my views up, be great. Keep sharing if you can. So, what else we want to take apart? We have one of these. It's a nebulizer. It's a breeding machine. I get these at time to time. A lot of the time, there's usually good motor in it. So the same process as always. Cut the bleed off. Cut the plug. We scrap them in time. In a few minutes, we'll do a few of them. Put the wire into the bucket. The barrel. So what do we have here? I think I'm going to have to use the long head for this. Let's do it. I swear I'm losing tools here. Sometimes I can't find my tools. Yeah, maybe it's just me. Yeah, I'll have to use this one because do I have a better one here somewhere? This might work. Yeah, it's a better fit. So what we're going to get inside here is a nice motor, a bit of wiring. Beyond that, I'm not too sure because it all depends on the different years of them. The older they are, the more there's in it. But this is heavy, so it feels like there's a good motor in it. So in time, my thing to do is to strip the motors. I'm only building the motors up now on transfers. In time, I'll go through sort out what's copper to strip the copper out because I think copper is going to go through the roof in a few years' time. It's like gold, silver. Silver's even starting to go bad now. It's like copper's crazy to mine. It's costing them a lot more to mine copper now than it ever did. So all the screws off. Piece of plastic in the plastic container, screws in the steel. So what we have here, it's a good thick. I'll show you that now. Actually, I might strip it. So that's all that's in one of these machines. It's crazy. There's not really much in them. Basically plastic. Yeah, I talked about better on this actually. So a bit of wire. The wire cut off. Good shot. Now, what I do with this is I'm going to possibly strip it here now, but I want to try and take even this piece of copper off here. If I can get in underneath this. Don't know how these works here. At a spring loaded or how they work. If I can get a cut on them, all the better. There we go. Yeah, it's pure copper. So all copper, guys. Try and get as much out of it as possible. I know it's very hard to get this copper out because the way it's in it. To be honest, it's not really worth taking that off, but it all adds up, guys. Copper's copper. So we get a standing knife and we're going to try and take this copper out here. So we're going to clean this up first. Take off the insulation off it. Make sure this is copper actually before I cut into it. Yeah, this is copper, okay. So I want to take this down, feed it through, and pull this up. Pull it this way, whatever way is the easiest. So what you do with the standing knife is, it's not really too bad. It's just you run the blade. It's good thick copper what's in it. So you just run the blade this way without taking your thumb off. No, I think that's copper. Yeah, it is copper. So that's all you do, or there's another way. Just get your angle grinder. Watch your fingers because no, but I'm not set up for that at the minute. So, but yeah, you can see here it's gone through. It's nice copper in that. It will pull through easy. Beautiful, nice, clean copper. But we'll put this into the transformer bucket. As I said, that's for a process when I get very quiet with scrap, which might happen too. It might be soon because I'm starting to run over a lot of scrap. Right, look at, I can go on Monday and pick up a lot more again. But for now, it's starting to calm down a bit. I have a heavy transformer here. This is the heavy one, and I want to take this apart. It weighs. There's a lot of weight in this one. So I want to get a small screwdriver. This one should be all right. Small head. There's 6 small Phillips screws. Take them all off and see where we are. here in Ireland. We had a bad storm last night. We had 2 days ago we had 1.5 feet of snow, which is very not much. Well, it's not very, it doesn't happen too much, should I say? But it was very patchy. A town maybe 10 kilometers from me got 1.5 feet. We got no snow, but a lot of frost and rain, bad warm rain. But yeah, it's weird how the snow falls. But yeah, a lot of schools were closed because we're not used to the snow here in Ireland. This should pop off easy enough. I think the screws are out. There you go. Right, this is pretty unusual for me. This, as you can see here, it's encased in something. It's still pretty heavy. It's a very heavy motor. So I'm just going to cut off some of this wire and give me a bit of room. See where I'm working. Right, we should be down here with this one. So this might move off. This might come off here. Nothing's happening there anyway. So I'm just going to do all these Phillips screws off inside and see where we are. Okay, these ones in the bottom. It looks like there's a bit of aluminium in the bottom here. Not sure. So there's 3 more Phillips screws holding the plate down, I think. It's amazing how they build these because, okay, this is I think this is cast. Yeah, this is pretty good actually. So this is cast aluminium. So it is a very quality build piece of machinery. Take out the screws and see what else I have to loosen. I was thinking it weighs a lot. So it's probably a good decent aluminium motor or a copper motor. Sorry, aluminium. I hope that's aluminium, but casing is all alley, so should be decent enough. What's holding it now? Probably just take this top off some way. Okay, I'll try and get a Phillips screw on, or the flathead. Do a twist. Do we get it? No. In 2 seconds, I'm going to hit this on the floor. When in doubt, batch it. Well, something's happened anyway. So, the casing has loosened. There's a lot of screws on there for this to come off. I don't think I've loosened them all. One. This plastic cover is doing to get anything in the bottom. It's very delicate. Not easy. This is the joys about scrapping. Nothing ever goes right. Never. There's screws falling out everywhere. One. Shouldn't be much more holding this in. Last screw. Has to be the last screw. So this buck here is thing what's holding it now. So another belt or two down. Let's see what happens. Something's happening. Okay. Woo. I got a load of wires out and things like that. But the motor itself, no. Still no joy. I'm going to have to do a job on this. I'm going to have to hit it down. Let's see. I've so much took off it there, pieces of cast. You think it would move. But as I said, it's well built. Too well built. Oh, so that's a good copper motor. We have a lot of cast on this. So what I'm going to do with this is going to put this straight into for motors to sort out. Because at the minute now it's very late and I don't want to be making too much banging. Well, it's not really late, but I have some funny neighbours here, so you have to be careful. So a bit of plastic wire, small bit of cast off, and the rest is rubbish. And it's just the plastic. So we go through something else. I'm sure I'm getting through the scrap here now, big time. Spent 2 hours scrapping before I went live. I should have went live and just you get the hours for when you're doing scrapping a lot. So I should have just gone live when I'm scrapping instead of not making a video. But anyway, no harm. I forgot about doing the video I did when I was scrapping. So anyway, clean the bench up and working on something else. Right, next thing is I do some plugs. What do you think? I have a lot of plugs built up here for brass. Spend a while at these. Get a lot in Ireland. I don't know what my viewers are. Where are you all from, guys? Is some of you from Ireland, England, America? Let me know in the comments where you're from. So all I do is take the screw out, do them all together, do a few together actually. For me, this is a good way of getting brass. Now, I usually have a lot of comments saying, oh, it's not worth your while scrapping these, there's not much money in them. You add them up fast, guys, you do these. If you get as many as I do, it's worth your while, believe me. It works out about 10 cents a plug. scrapping your plugs. I get about 10 cents for every plug I do. So if you do what? How many in an hour? I know it's not much, but I can scrap a lot of these in an hour, so it does add up. Believe me, it adds up very fast. Now, I'm trying to get the right tools together for doing the flatheads. All you do is pop it out. Clean brass. There you go. I don't have to worry about that piece of material on it. I get clean brass for as is. The main things you always do is clean your bench as you go, because it gets very, very messy. It does. Where am I here now? These are the Phillips. Now, these Phillips heads are magnetic on these. Always the flathead screws. This is Phillips too, actually. That's flathead. This must have popped out of one of them. The flatheads are always non-magnetic. They're brass. But these little Phillips heads are magnetic. So you have to take them off. Okay, bonus bit of wire. As you can see, it adds up pretty fast. There's no messing with it, you know, it's quick. These are flatheads, so these are good. Just drill these a little bit. I should have another drill set up here with a flathead, so it goes through them a lot faster. If you're at the right setup, you fly through these. And even our older plugs in this again, the real old ones, you will get maybe 20 cents a plug at time you strip it. They're that good. These are the Phillips again now on this one. Take the Phillips screw out. See, they're magnetic, the screws. Thousands of these I've scrapped. Always the Phillips are magnetic and the flatheads are not, so it's pretty easy to find out what's what. So what are we, Phillips? See what I mean with the drill? Screw them out 10 times faster, no messing. You can see here, these ones are off Christmas lights. The gloves are a bit of a nightmare, but to save the hands, I have to buy new gloves because these ones are near gone. But yeah, to save the hands on all the messing. I spent days at this, and I've nearly done, what was it one day? 45 kilos, nearly 50 kilos of scrapping these out one day. I had a huge container. I'm going to show you guys, I'm going doing a deal that I can get all the plugs I want. They're flathead. All the plugs I want for free. So I think I'm going to take them up on it. Now, it's going to be a lot of work for brass, but as I said, if I did an hour or two a week of this, I can really, really keep on top of it. And on my times down, my scrapping times I'm working, how can I put it? I haven't got much to do. I go at these, and this can be a lifesaver, this brass, because this is consistent. good scrap, you know. This is good scrap, this brass. It's heavy brass, adds up fast. So you could be sitting here in your shed, music on, cup of tea, cup of coffee, even a beer if you want, and just sorting out, so it's going through everything. You could spend an hour, could pass so fast. If I was doing this for a full hour with not recording and all set up, you'd fill this bench with these stripped out. And you look at bonus bit of wire. It doesn't take long. Keep on top of them. Now this one you have to do with plug soup. You have to boil the water and put them into it. It softens up all the material. Now these are all good fuses, but I have so many fuses kept. I never need fuses again. And then if I need them, I have plenty of plugs. So we'll do a few more of them. This bin is absolutely wedged them. And by looking at this bin here too, I have a lot of transformers so I have a lot of work to do with that too. So kept busy. So these are flathead. I would like if these were all Phillips. I know I lose the weight of the little screw, but so what? The amount I can get through faster with the drill is crazy. It slows me down big time when they're flatheads. Because you have to hand screw them when I haven't got the drill set. Over here, Phillips. Okay, my lights in the shed are flickering. Maybe the power is going to go. Something's going to happen. See what I mean when I have the Phillips drill? They're all Phillips screws. All come out so quick. And no messing. Do you get the odd screw hard to get out? Flathead. Some old, oh God. Now you can see there's it's old anyway. So it's another flathead. So always wear gloves when you're scrapping. You don't want to get your hands mixed into. If you get what I mean, you don't know what to put your hands on. Clean up more fuses. I'm going to show you around too, guys, for a minute. If you're not subscribed to me, subscribe. This is where I just throw everything to scrap. The brass is there. I took apart. This is all my alley. Now this is real heavy, some heavy on industrial alley. I'm going to keep filling ton bags of it. It's very heavy, small stuff. This is where I keep my motors to break apart in time. You cannot move this, so when things slow down really, I start breaking my way down into them for the copper and aluminium. So this is the good stuff. A big bin full copper piping and stuff. Big heavy bar of copper. big buzz bar. So good bin of wire or of copper. Cut the lid off this bin. Just keep filling it up, filling in the holes. And this is the copper tubing and everything like that's starting to add up too big time. Keep giving it a shake. Get everything down into it. Fill up all the corners. I like to really have good weight when I'm going. Just the beer bright adding up big time. That's my chainsaw. I have it left on top of this. This bin is completely, if I can show you, completely full of wire. Don't want to really lift it. The lead is here. A big pile of lead down there. This is my brass goodness, shall I say. You can see down in there. That's heavy. I'm over quarter full, or you could say 1/3 full maybe, or not far off half. Full of brass, heavy brass. Another one I'm starting with wire. So yeah, this is the workbench, and it's a bit messy at the minute. I have to cut all these up, take all the brass off these old piping. Just working my way through. A bit of copper wire, stripping this wire up there at the strip. But yeah, I've been working away. Kept busy getting everything together. This was a progress. This was the how can I put it? This wasn't here a year ago. This is a garden, so I decided to build a shed for my scrap because I was working from in the house, and it was getting very messy. My wife was killing me and everything. And I recycle cans too. We get 15 cents for the small cans, and anything over 500 ml, like these Bulmers cans, I get 25 cents. So that supports my, how can I explain it to you, for buying scrap. I buy a lot of scrap at times. Now it's been very quiet, but should get busy. And a few batteries there, not much. But anyway, I enjoyed showing you everything I have. Just a little short live stream just to show you what I have. Just as I can show you here, this is tall. It's up to my hip. It's probably 3.5 foot tall, more. And it's all plugged. So I'm glad you came along and watched the live stream, guys. So please hit that like button, share these videos and things like that. I'll see you all in the next. Thanks for watching. Bye.